Hi all, back on the little shade again, and in this video we're going to tackle the Starr Biomare quest. Right, okay, so if you watched any of the previous videos, we've already been to the location for the daily, or elite daily, which I've also picked up because they're both in the same location. So the first place we're going to go is into the grid. Okay, we need the second floor. We're heading to 2HO, which is a 25% gas area and does have Omni guards. So it's very easy to get flagged, but it's about the quickest way to the longest road, which is where the instance we want to enter actually is. Okay, we're at longest road, and again, we don't want to hang about. There can be guards directly outside. Now, normally we would go straight in here, which is the actual Foreman's dungeon, it's sometimes referred to. It's the Biomare is its official name. And we want to go, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, to this guy, Investigator Starr. And as you can see, he is outside of the base. You can't actually fly over the top of those walls there, and there's like an invisible zone border or whatever that you can't do. But to get the quest, we do need to talk to this guy first. Right, so he's in this area somewhere, and I think we found him. Right, Investigator Starr. So we right click to talk to him, and he says, Starr, so are you interested in a job? And we say, might be. What kind of job? Ooh, there's quite a bit there. Oh my, well, you know what, I'm not going to read all that. You can read it for yourselves. Right, anyway, at the end of it, we say, I'm not surprised. Omnitech has blamed others for their mistakes in the past and gotten away with it. Not this time, I say. What do you want me to do? And then we proceed with the next section. We've got a new mission. So, deliver the journal of hazardous materials containment to the maintenance worker Sylvester Rodriguez in the medical facility in the longest road. Be careful and then try to avoid contact with Omnitech personnel or security guards in the facility. Sylvester Rodriguez works in the logistic area. We've got 11 hours just to get to him. Not for the whole mission, just to get to him. So we say okay, goodbye, and we enter the Biomare dungeon as before. So I'm just going to log out a bit. Now, if you're Omni, I think you talk to Quintus Romulus instead, and it's only that and the NPC you talk to in there first that is any different between the clan version of these quests and the Omnitech version. I'm not sure if you need to be sided to get the quest or whether you can do both if you're neutral. Don't know. If you are neutral, post in the comments, let me know, because it might be that you could get the quest from both NPCs and double up. Right, so in we go. Now if I zoom out slightly on my map, I can see marked there, Maintenance Worker Rodriguez. Well, I know exactly where that is, so I'll just, rather than fight everything on the way there, I'm just going to sneak past this guy first. Oh, someone decided to spawn them. So this time we're heading east and then north, I think. Right, now we're in here. Unfortunate for Twisted Man. If you'd have shouted halt, I probably would have done. Right, so I'm pretty sure these will aggro. They're not going to be a problem for this shade now, so we'll just get rid of them. As you can see, not much of a problem. Right, we should now be free to talk to Rodriguez. The ID badge on the man's chest identifies him as Mr. Sylvester Rodriguez, maintenance worker, facility security clearance 1. Rodriguez says, "Hey, what brings you here?" I'm here to give you hazardous materials containment. So that's this book. Who gave you this? Did anyone see you come in here? And we say, let's just say I took care of the ones asking the questions. A Starr of New Dawn Clan requested I'd bring it to you. And we hand him the item. And we're getting XP. It's going into my research in a minute because the lock on this dungeon is 100. So when I finish this quest, if we do it in one video or not, I don't know, then I will unlock that for the Shade playthrough. Well, I'm sent here to do some investigation, and I was told that you could help me get started. And then Rodriguez says, Mr. Starr said so. I thought at least he would know how much work I have down here, or have to do down here. But maybe you could do some of my tasks while I work on the logs. I'll give you what information I have when you're done. How does that sound? So we just agree and say, sounds fine to me. What do you want me to do? And you get an update in your mission. Disable 6 security cameras. And we do it with Camera Scrambler. Right, and you can see on the map, if you've got the Atlas of Rubicon map, the link to download and install it is in the description. And the video for the map is on my channel, how to install and use. Right, so we need to go and find a security camera. I'm not going to bother sneaking on this portion because, well, I can get rid of the mobs quicker than I can move around sneaking, is the honest truth. Right, so security camera. So we've targeted it, right click in the inventory. No, let's try picking it up and clicking it. Yeah, okay, so that's one. Let's deal with this guy. Yeah. And there should be another cam this way. So it's a pick up and place. So target, left click, hover over it, right click. And that's the mission updated. I'll tidy up after myself. Right. I think that's all of them. Yeah. Okay, so we'll carry on south to more cameras. I'm just keeping an eye out on my mini-map for any players in here. I can see a little Omni guy somewhere. Oh, she's got enough problems of her own. She heard that or not. Alright, so rinse and repeat. Too far away. What I was telling her to do was this. There you see? Oh. It used to work. They couldn't shoot you, so they'd reset. Well, I'll just deal with them instead. Yeah, which are the ones I grew? This one? Right. So I'm not sure how many cameras we've done now. Does it tell us? 3 more. Right, okay, so we've done that one. There's 1 there, or 1, 2, 3 on the way back, so we'll go this way. Right, so our mission's updated and told us return to Sylvester. We are heading north to do that. Just see if we've dropped aggro. Yeah. I know we have, because I can use my health recharger. Right. Oh, I'm not sure if he talks to us with that, but we'll get rid of this droid. Right, droid gone. I have disabled the security cameras. Can have the scrambler back, so let's give him that back. Right, he wants us to kill 8 toxic floaters, but I've got the elite daily, which only needs 3. So guess where we're going next? Yep, down to the floaters. And as you can see, we're going down the same way that we've gone for all the shade walkthrough and elite dailies down here. Which is way jump through the map then. There's the one. That's one mission that's updated. But we need to kill 5 more, is it? Because it was only 3 for the first one. We'll just sit here and kill. That one's stuck in the ground. He is stuck in the ground. Right, we'll go for this one. I need bloaters for the elite daily, so I'll start on a few of those. And you can see on the Starr quest line, you've got 1 day and 11 hours, literally a day and a half to kill 8 of these guys. You're probably going to manage it, I would say. No update there. Nope, he's stuck in geometry. Sure, mob. Is it all bloaters in the next section? Well, I might as well kill a few of those while we wait. I think I need 2 of these and then floaters to complete the A-Star. So we're kind of doubling up here. Yeah, they are all bloaters in here. So you see quite a bit of XP into research. Just see where we're at with that now. Yeah, so we need to get all the 4s kind of done. Yeah, righty right. Could you take down Plumbo for my friend here? No, I will. I'm making a video of the Ace Star quest. I'll join team rather than kill steal. One more floater. So it'll go back to Sylvester. Right, so as I've told them, I've now got to go hand in the quest to Rodriguez. But I don't mind helping anyone out. Okay. I've dealt with your floater problem. Oh, now he wants us to do 8 toxic bloaters. So back we go. So as you can see, back to the exact same section, and the mobs don't actually follow you. Three more bloaters. One more. Return to Sylvester once more. So there you go, you got a bonus bit of footage. Me being nice to people. Remove the toxic bloaters as you asked me to. Thank you, he says. Try Plumbo. Right, okay, so it's rinse and repeat. We run back down to the same area. So with the older quest, this one, obviously there is quite a bit more running around. Now, if I'd have tried to do this when I first came down here, which I think it was level 60, I think, maybe earlier than that, then I would have had a bit of a problem with this many mobs. However, 40 levels on from there, and not so much. Check loot. Occasionally, you, as I've said in other videos, you can get, although I haven't seen it in quite a while, a grid armor instruction disc, which is very good for a fixer. If I got one, I would instantly make a froob fixer, just because it would be a lot of fun to have one. And yes, I do have a level 220 fixer already, but I would make one just so he could have grid armor. Grid armor 1 on a temple twink, pretty strong. My little teammates know what's going on. Guessing their froob, the soldier is using a Div 9, or you know, might not be, but I would guess that. Right, that little mess tidy up. There are lots of sped up bits in this video. Seem to have picked up some strays, but no problem. Now, I can't remember if this guy is tough or not. Probably not by now. He is green. He does have a fair bit of HP, but we should be okay. Can I sneak him? Yeah. Okay, so we're off to a good start. So from their point of view, I vanished. So far, so good. Finally, some mobs it's quite hard to get behind the mob attacks to land on them. Are they after the corroded ring, I wonder? See that? Storm Carbonium Breastplate. That is actually named after my guild, Storm. Yes, really. Oh, I guess they're doing the quest as well. This one seems completely lost. Oh, they're Omni, they'll be going to a different NPC. I don't recommend doing it this way, by the way, unless you've got a lot of death. Trying Plumbo should no longer be a problem. It gives me 2 items and say goodbye. Find Maintenance Supervisor Johansson. Let's just have a quick look at the mission properly. Find Maintenance Supervisor Joe Johnson and use the blank find the Maintenance Supervisor Johnson and use the blank security ID card you got on his security card encoder to get a security clearance ID alpha with your picture on it. I'm guessing that means we need to kill them. So that's blank. That's the maintenance log, which we take back at the very end. Right, I should have confused a few mobs. Oh yeah, there's a much quicker way. Oh well. Never mind. Find Maintenance Supervisor Johnson and use the blank security ID you got on his security card encoder. So yeah, so that's what we do. Oh, that's from Elysium. Okay. Once the maintenance log has been printed, you should deliver it to a Starr immediately. Right, okay, now the item that we were trying to figure out whether or not to print is not actually, doesn't actually need to be printed. It is in fact the finished item that you hand into a Starr. But I also read ahead on the AOU guide, and what they tell us there is that immediately after handing that in, Ace Starr will give you some additional missions to complete in the same dungeon. Now, they are 2 ways to do it. You can go in and kill the alpha bios, the beta bios, the shadows, I think, and a couple of others. I think it's the chemical vindicators, and those 3 mobs drop items that are no drop that A Starr asks you to fetch as the follow-up missions. That sounded like a lot of work, but the ID card we've got, if we combine it with one that drops from one of the guards and wear it, in other words just right click and it will equip into the same HUD as a Yalm or a garden key, then that particular item gives you a kind of immunity from almost all the mobs in here. Now the exceptions would be the toxic and bloaters and floaters, try Plumbo of course, and I think maybe 1 or 2 other mobs which are literally classed as monsters that will pretty much aggro everybody. So we're making a run down, and we'll resume back where the alphas are. Right, let's do a few of these guys. I think it's a random drop. And that's the first piece we need for the follow-on quest. So I'll just chuck that in a backpack. And I've cropped ahead here to the next mobs, which are shadow mutants, which I also need for the elite daily. So I'll take down one of them. And I need 2 more for my elite daily, and yeah, so far this is looking like this is now a 100% drop rate, so we'll jump ahead again. Okay, and the next mobs that drop a component of the follow-on quest are the chemical vindicators, and now I'm kind of in sync with the elite daily now, so 1 kill should get me the part for the A Starr quest. And it does. Okay, let's get this away in a bag. And then I just need to kill, that's the right bag, 2 more for the elite daily. And as you can see, I've jumped ahead again. So I'm now just going to kill a few of these again for the elite daily. We've got 3 items. I don't think we actually need anything else. In fact, I'm pretty sure they don't drop anything else. It is just 3. Yeah. Right, okay. I'll stealthily move on because I haven't got the card upgrade just yet. Or do these guys drop the security card? It's worth killing one. Oh, I've got a few ads, bear with me. Yes, that's the one I want. I need room actually. Right, okay. I'll just move up these steps in a second, I think. Before I pull any more, let's make some space. Which way around do they combine? Nope. Yep, okay. So that's the card upgrade. So we'll go back to A Starr. So I'll save you the bother watching me running out. And away we go. Right, and here's A Starr. So we speak to A Starr. And we say, I have the logs from the maintenance worker for you. So that was the first item we got after the floaters and bloaters, and we get a reward. And now he says, it is clear that we need to act quickly, and we'll just say I'll help you. It seems that she is wanted in terms ops, and it seems still in the laboratory of the dungeon. According to the report, she has vital information on the testing procedures and might be of importance to our investigation. Please find her. Right, okay. I think this is the rescue part of the mission, and we can't get the organic lumps that we've looted so far until we hand this one in. But at least we don't have to go all the way down into the dungeon again. So back we go. Can't remember how to use that. Nope, doesn't go on there. Right. So we'll just pop our clearance in, and we should now not get any aggro, at least down to the security offices. Right, so we found Teresa, and we say, fear not, I'm here to bring you home safely. And what I've done ahead of time is cleared this warehouse of mobs, so it should be a pretty easy walk. Oh, base defender, no problem. It looks like she's going to walk awkwardly to the corner, which there is an exit, you see, over here. But no, she likes corners. Alright, so these are mobs that spawn because we're doing this, so we just deal with them. Yeah, plenty of HP left. Alright, we're going to get more. Definitely likes corners, I'd say. So, a bit of a laborious walk over. Hopefully, we're going to walk in a straight line to here, where the exit is. Now you should be able to use the encryption key to open the cube. Right, now she's walked out. If you look closely in the dark, there's an item on the floor. If you pick it up by double clicking on it, you should now have a data cube. Can't seem to pick it up. Do we use the key on it? Yes. Now, return to investigator. Yeah, a Starr. Right, and that will complete the actual quest. Can we use that exit as well? Apparently we can. Right, okay, but there is a follow-up quest that I probably won't do all of. Oh, can't be in a fight, okay. Let's wait a second. Now, the security clearance card we farmed earlier on, once you wear it, as I say, nothing inside will aggro you. However, stuff outside still will. Must be outdoors to perform this. No, we were quick. Right, so we're returning to a Starr. Alright, so here's a Starr. managed to find Teresa Cameron and I got this data from her. Good, I hope you got her out safely. Well, we did. So, yep, more XP into the pool. So this is the follow-on. You've completed the quest now, but this is a follow-on one. Bring me 3 different tissue samples from the test subjects. Now, the reason I got them earlier on is because you return them as separate missions. But I don't have to. Because I've got them already. Aren't we glad we did? I have the 3 tissue samples from the test subjects for you. Let's have the pulmonary sample first. Pulmonary. We give him that. And we get a reward. Here is your liver. You can see we're getting not massive amounts of XP, but we are getting some. I have the cardiac tissue sample. A Starr, exactly as I was suspecting. Two of the samples contain the same nanoparticle, a mutagen substance unknown to my instruments. We need to find out more. You'll need to return and get into the laboratory this time. So we say, okay, what do you need me to do in there? Find one of the lab computers and use the information from Teresa Cameron. They should grant you access, and you should be then able to scratch the data we're looking for. When you get hold of some sensitive data, return to me as soon as you can. And be careful, I don't think either Omnimed or the guards remaining in the area will be very happy to find you with this information. Right, so back to Biomare. And we've got technical secure, blah blah blah. So we're going to speed back down. I'm going to kill one bodyguard for the other daily, the elite one, and then finally we can complete this quest line. Right, so there's our security pass in. We should be able to just run straight down. Oh, I got attacked by a bloater. Well, I guess they count as monster mobs. But yeah, the sided mobs are just ignoring them. So I will speed up a lot of this because it's actually taken me quite a long time. There were little bits of this quest that I've not done in maybe 10 years, literally. So it was hard to remember the latter parts. I couldn't remember why we needed to get this, etc. So if you're in here and you get the first dropped one, are they okay? They look okay. The alpha constructs apparently are also sided mobs. Well, they don't behave like monster mobs. So we'll just speed on through. But I think our security clearance runs out pretty soon after we get into the area we're going to. But I must say, it is quite fun to run through here with zero aggro. Now, is there a thing we want in here? No, she's the one that wanted us to... what did she want us to do? Yeah, I'll kill Tim. That was it. So I actually need to kill a bodyguard or use one of these. Ah, right. So this is where our clearance runs out. Right, okay. Had to eventually. Right, so I pick up and right click and I find some files. Now, hack the lab computer. Return to A Starr with the sensitive data you found. Is Tim up? That's something I want to check. Yeah, he's up. Right, okay. We're going to have a pop at Tim just to finish that mission. If we can. Now then. Seems our security clearance is not working in here anymore. I'm sure it was on when I came through just before. Oh, well, we'll just sneak these guys. Right, so I picked up 2 security officers. I shall have to deal with them. Right, let's go and see how we do with Mr. Tim. So I don't know, I might end up killing myself here, but at least I've tried. All my buffs running, I think. Looks like it. So let's see if we can bump him off from behind. Or do we get squished? Right, so let's just keep our health up as high as we can for as long as we can, because this will be a longer fight. Oh good, we picked up a horribly failed experiment. Right, as soon as Acrobat runs out, we're going for that. I don't know if that's going to be enough to sustain us, but we're going to try. Nope. Yeah, just carry on hitting me, I'm dead. No, so we might have just managed that. But I think the ad... So was it just Tim hitting us? It was just him hitting us. Right, and so to complete the main quest, we just return to A Starr. So I'm not sure I can do that with res shocks. Let's see. Apparently I can. Right, so let's go do that. Right, so back at the dungeon.